This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Washington Wizards coming to this one following a loss to the Charlotte Hornets. Now, here's Lowry. Oh, good with the triple. And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Assisted.
Oh, that's a good strong finish. Porzingis not shying away from getting after it.
For three, Van Vliet. Jay Crowder pulls it in. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Washington. To the inside. Harden. And no good. From deep. Lowry's shot is good.
Well, a trifecta from Kyle Lowry. This guy gets great lift on his jump shot.
Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Nurkic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Thibault. And he's good on the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And that one, good.
Well, his ball handling ability is well known, and Lowry shows him off there.
Van Vliet looking around. Nice D from Porzingis.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Harden outside.
Wizards.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game. And with Thanksgiving coming tomorrow, Greg, how many plates of turkey you think you're going to put away?
Oh, you got to get seconds. Just make sure you leave enough room for dessert. Sometimes a little walk is what you need to shake off what we back home used to call the itis.
The drive by Lowry. Nurkic with the steal. And a fast break now to the Pelicans. Thibault for three. Booker outside. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Lowry. For three. Booker. That's in. And he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Pelicans.
Quality decision making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
So both teams making some changes here. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a three-point game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Tucker. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can send that shot away anytime.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Here's Dosunmu.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
Done outside. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in. Here's Dosunmu.
The offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Assist row.
Well, this speaks to the feel that Kristaps Porzingis has for the game of basketball. If you're open, he'll find you.
And there's the whistle that goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now, here's Lowry. He has 5. Booker with no one around. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Pelicans making a change here. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Dosunmu. And they'll get another chance. And it's Thompson with the change.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Porzingis high post. On the wing, Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Washington shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Here's Dosunmu. And the rejection by Noel. Lowry for 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Lowry's got 8 points.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And so it's Washington. 13 points up at the end of the period. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
James Harden.
To the paint. Outside, Porzingis. Kicks it out to Booker. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Wizards.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Lowry from outside. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The 3 from Harden. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defense again that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
First team foul.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
At the line for 2.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Love the connection Noel has built with his teammates. Smart at knowing when to time that alley-oop. Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A fourth would be inexcusable.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the rejection by Noel. It's good. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night. Wizards leading by 16. Inside. Here's Crowder. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Crowder's got his first 2 points.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
And the basket by Harden.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Booker in the corner. Pelicans pull it in. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution
Pelicans trail by 15. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Devin Booker.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And he gets it to go. Van Vliet's got his first bucket of the night.
So important as a point guard in a pick-and-roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred Van Vliet does just that.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. Harden outside for the 3. Over Booker. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Now here's Noel. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. You've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
First free throw is good.
Just done a complete basketball player, dynamite scorer, remarkable passer, and one of the elite defenders.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Devin Booker.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Van Vliet. .146 left now here in the second. Just 4 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Wizards ball.
Now into the lineup for your...
And it's Barnes with the ball for Washington. 13-point lead. Shoots the 3. Here's Favors. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
There are few people in the league that are more scary when they start to find their rhythm than Devin Booker, and he's cooking right now.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a break ramp.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. He's off on the first.
Taking 2 shots.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Beasley. .106 left in the first half of basketball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pelicans trailed by 14. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one.
For your Pelicans.
He's perfect from the line this time. Wizards leading by 12. And it's Beasley in the corner. From deep three-point range. And stolen by Dunn. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Pelicans have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, he throws it down with such ease. That rim might as well be 8 feet off the ground.
Pelicans trailed by 12. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Done outside. Pass to Tucker. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, Dunn showing great vision.
Beasley for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
3 points.
Beasley's got himself on the board with 3 there. And so it's Washington. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Now Harden. Misses the step-back jump shot.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Malik Beasley.
And the three ball is good.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Now here's Van Vliet. Yes, that goes in. Van Vliet's got his second bucket.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Bucket is good.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Here's Harden. There's the drive.
And on the offensive end, Harden can be such a monster. So far, he's had little trouble finding his shots.
For 3, Beasley. Kuzma pulls it in.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Harden's shot is good.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Now here's Beasley. 11 points in the game. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Harden scanning the floor. Lots of room. Count that bucket. Harden's got 16 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
New Orleans foul.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first personal
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Pelicans trailing by 19. Harden right side. Out to Thompson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the D has to be more aware of Harden, especially when he's operating that close to the basket.
Now here is Lowry. 13 points in the game.
And all the skill used on that crossover. Might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
Offensive rebound. Thompson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Just 2 to shoot. Porzingis with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here's Lowry. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 10.
Yeah, there's an awareness that's required to be a good passer. Kyle Lowry, he has it. I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And he drives in.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Harden. A nice shot by Tucker.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Here's Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Yeah, Booker understands how to navigate his way to the paint, and he's not going to shy away from contact. Nicely done to pick up the foul.
And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets. Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Back to Dunn. And the rejection by Noel. 6 to shoot. Here's Dosunmu. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dosunmu's got 6.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
A nice shot by Booker.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Washington Wizards. He got into double digits for the quarter. With 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Lowry will bring it up for Washington. Booker outside. Beasley outside. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, you love watching Devin Booker finish with power. He refuses to settle for the layup. Nice aggressiveness there.
Here's Kuzma. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Kuzma's got his first points of the game.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Dosunmu's shot is off. Wizards leading by 23. No good from Booker.
And you know, guys, in the first half, he was a lot more focused. Maybe he's feeling the heat of the defense a bit more here in the second.
Personal foul. Wizards substitution.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. The drive by Booker. That one drops for him. Booker's got 16 here in the second half.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. 3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball to stop the run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Great play in most of your career in the 90s. The game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
Harden with it. Fires from deep. Porzingis with the rebound.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Booker. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got 39.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Outside, Porzingis lets it go from deep. Kicks it out to Booker. Going inside. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the and one.
Devin Booker.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Back to Harden. Takes it inside. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Hardaway for three. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Harden way outside. The long distance three is buried. Harden's got 27.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range, even from way downtown. This guy is a threat to score.
2 minutes.
Booker draws the double. Back to Hardaway. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now, here is Harden. Here's Carey. Porzingis with the rebound.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Wizards substitution. Kyle Lowry.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Wizards.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Devin Booker.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Crowder. Stolen by Van Vliet. Feibel for 3. Hands it from downtown.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Outside Lowry. From deep. Doesn't go for him. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Feibel on the wing. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Lowry. Fires for 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Harden gets the bucket.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And it's Feibel in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. Beasley for 3. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.